Hey everybody, and welcome to episode 311 of Unboxing Wednesdays for comics arriving at stores on Wednesday, October 12th, 2016. Ricky, the prodigal son, has returned. And by prodigal son, I mean me. I know everybody enjoyed having Ricky run the show last week. I appreciate you filling in while I was out watching the baseball game. Yep.
Someone's got to, right?
Blue Jays winning in the wild card game over the Baltimore Orioles to propel themselves into the playoffs. And now here we are a week later, and they've already gone through the next round as well, and they're
destroyed Texas.
On to Cleveland. So, yeah, I may not be here next week either.
Baseball is ruining your life, kid.
Baseball is enhancing my life in every single way. In ways Unboxing Wednesdays never could. No, I'm just joking. You know how difficult it is to get into the baseball playoffs, Ricky. It is very tough, and I like to live vicariously through my baseball team. So,
right. That's fair.
Anyway, enough about baseball. Enough about this guy stealing the show last week. Let's go ahead, put Ricky back into his place where he's opening up boxes. Alright, we got a couple pop figures to start off today. We've got the Harley Quinn Imposter pop figure and Ramona Flowers from Scott Pilgrim. Alright, first up today we've got the Tokyo Ghost Volume 2 trade paperback. Ninja Turtles number 63. A new one from Vertigo today, it's The Lost Boys issue number 1. Dark Souls issue number 2. A second printing of Jim Zub's Glitter Bomb. A new one from Titan Comics and their crime line of comics. It is Peepland, issue number 1. Looks like it's a crime noir story.
As a correction, last week I called it Deepland because the font is so weird. But it's actually Peepland, that makes sense.
Peepland. We had it last week?
No, there's an advertisement for it last week.
Oh.
And I mentioned it. It's almost like, you remember when we called Axis Sixes?
See, that was understandable. Peepland and Deepland are two very different things. Revolution number 3 from IDW. Couple more covers for it here, including the action figure cover featuring Matt Tracker from Mask. And then we've got this ROM propaganda cover for Revolution number 3. Bob's Burgers number 16. The October Faction Deadly Season issue number 1. Monstrous issue number 7. Dirk Gently's Holistic Detective Agency The Salmon of Doubt number 1. And as you can see, Dirk Gently is coming to the small screen as part of a BBC America series. James Bond 007 Hammerhead. This is issue number 1 of this series. The new one from Greg Capullo and Mark Millar. It is Reborn issue number 1. There's multiple covers for this. Here are 2 of them. This one is by Frank Cho. This one's by John Cassidy. This one is by Jock. And this one is blank. And here is the Todd McFarlane variant for Reborn number 1. Alright, moving on to DC Comics, we've got Scooby Apocalypse issue number 6. Earth 2 Society number 17. Doom Patrol number 2. Deathstroke number 4, there's the regular cover and the variant. Batgirl and the Birds of Prey number 3. Red Hood and the Outlaws number 3. Suicide Squad number 4, there's the Jim Lee cover. And there is the variant. Here's Action Comics number 965. Supergirl issue number 2, and we just got this in today from Dynamic Forces. It's a limited and numbered signed copy of Supergirl Rebirth number 1, signed by cover artist Steve Orlando. This is number 235 of 360. Here's New Superman number 4, Hal Jordan and the Green Lantern Corps number 6, Wonder Woman number 8, Detective Comics number 942, Superwoman number 3 with an awesome cover by Terry Dodson. The Flash, number 8. All-Star Batman, number 3. This is the cover by John Romita Jr. Here's the cover by Jock. And the cover by Declan Shalvey. Alright, now moving on to Marvel. And it is a big week for Marvel. We'll start it off with Stephen King's Dark Tower drawing of the 3, The Sailor, issue number 1. Daredevil, issue 12. The Punisher, number 6. Howard the Duck, number 11, the action figure variant. Civil War II Ulysses number 3 has 2 covers. Then we have Thunderbolts number 6. Old Man Logan number 12. A new one from Marvel, it is Get Me Solo, The One-Man War on Terror, issue number 1. Uncanny Avengers 15 is part 1 of Going Rogue. Here's the Uncanny Avengers 15 variant featuring Cable. Deadpool issue number 20. Gwenpool number 7. Here is the Gwenpool number 7 variant. And the Mike Deodato Jr. variant. Power Man and Iron Fist number 9. Here's Moon Knight number 7. Here's a new character that was introduced not too long ago. It is Mosaic, issue number 1. Here is the Mosaic variant by Mike Deodato Jr. Star Wars The Force Awakens number 5. Han Solo number 4. Here's the Han Solo variant cover. It's the last issue of Star Wars Darth Vader. Today it is Darth Vader number 25. There's multiple covers to celebrate the occasion. Fear not though, Star Wars fans, there is another Star Wars ongoing series that will be starting in the new year. We just don't have any information on it right now, but we're told it is coming. So this is Darth Vader number 25, the regular cover. And we have a couple of the variants available. There's another variant, plus the action figure variant featuring Dr. Aphra. Here's another variant by Cliff Chiang. Here's a Chris Somney variant. And here's another one of the variants. Then we have another one of the big releases from Marvel this week. It is the Great Lake Avengers, issue number 1. There's the blank cover, the action figure cover, and the hip-hop cover. Variant by Mike Allred, and a variant by Toronto's own Dale Keown. Then finally today we have Dead No More, The Clone Conspiracy, issue number 1 from Dan Slott. It's an Amazing Spider-Man event. This is the main story going on in the Spider books. As of right now, you want to be picking this one up. This is issue number 1, the regular cover. And here are a couple of the variants. So who is Dead No More? Who is a clone? And who is not? Those are the questions that are going to be asked in this series. And only Marvel Comics has the answer until you buy them from Stadium Comics.
Alright, prize time. So last week I asked you what Netflix original show would you like to see turned into a comic. We got some pretty awesome answers. Cal Cass said, I would definitely pick Stranger Things. They could have so many variants with the Upside Down, etc. It has a lot of potential in comic form with endless writing opportunities. I agree, man. I think Stranger Things is probably the greatest Netflix original show I've seen. This is probably Daredevil season 1. When I saw season 1 of Daredevil, I was like blown away. Then when I saw Stranger Things, I was also blown away. Such a good show. Count Dracula said, I would actually like to see Netflix original book like Revolution teaming up Wet Hot American Summer, Strange Things, Fuller House, and Marco Polo, just because it'd be very awesome and make absolutely no sense. Mic drop, peace. If they did like a Netflix holiday special where they combined all the shows together and like learned lessons about the holiday season, I think that would work a lot. You know, you have Daredevil come on and he's like, well, let's all sing show tunes, and then Luke Cage and Eleven and, you know, Marco Polo is all great stuff. Mike Irish, he had some coarse words for me. He said, how dare you say the Ramones are not relevant? I did say that last week when I was talking about the Ramones meets Archie. He says, if it weren't for the Ramones, we wouldn't have Green Day, Rancid, Screeching Weasel, The Queers, the Mr. T Experience, Teenage Bottle Rocket, etc., etc. How dare you, quadruple exclamation point. Bring back Kevin. Well, he's back now. Oh, and to answer your question, Stranger Things would make an awesome comic book, only to be written by Grant Morrison and drawn by JOCK. Look, I'll retract my statement about the Ramones. I mean, maybe they're not in the news today, but clearly their influence is felt worldwide through all these other bands. So I concede, you're right. You know, Green Day, old Green Day, pretty sweet. Rancid, great stuff. Never heard of these other bands, but I'm sure they're great. Ken Ives said, House of Cards, drawn by Jason Latour. I think that'd be fantastic stuff. House of Cards, super gripping drama. I mean, you need more Kevin Spacey in comics, you know what I'm saying? But the winner goes to Alex the Comic Hoarder, who said, orange is the new black, so my wife would start buying and reading comic books. Every week she'd ask me to go to the local comic shop to check and see if the next issue is out. After returning from the shop, I'll respond with, not today, babe. But I'll go back every day until we find it. That's dedication, man. You really, really want to open up her world to comics. And that's beautiful, you know, I really respect that. And we definitely need more people reading comics. So congratulations, Alex, the comic hoarder. You'll have a chance to hoard more comics when we put your name at the draw at the end of the month. Alright, for this week's question, we're going to celebrate the clone conspiracy. So what is the first thing that you would do if you could clone yourself? Obviously, we're going to keep this PG because not everyone could make sweet, sweet love to their clone like me. That's what. No, the first thing I would do is probably ask the clone some questions about how he feels, you know? Who knows what a clone feels when they're born? So I'll ask him some questions, and then we'll probably play video games together and beat all the games, and beat all the co-op games that none of my friends could beat because they all suck. So that's what I would do. Let us know in the comments what you would do with your clone. The best answer will be entered into the draw at the end of the month.
Alright everybody, that is it for this week. Thank you once again for watching. Please remember you can connect with us on any of the social channels you see listed here on the screen. And also remember to check out stadiumcomics.com and comicboxer.com. And those are the two places, Ricky, where we conduct our e-commerce. You know what e-commerce stands for?
Electronic commerce.
That's right. You communicate with us electronically, we send you physical goods. That's how it works. Other than that, take care everybody. Enjoy your comics this week, and we'll see you all next time for episode 212 of Unboxing Wednesdays.
312.
312 of Unboxing Wednesdays. And we'll see you for...
Done, man.